Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay News, and you are now tuned into Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover. And today on the Zoom call, we had the very beautiful adult film actress, very beautiful cam girl model. It's my pleasure to introduce baby girl Bella. How you doing, love?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for hopping on the show. It's definitely a pleasure.
Yeah, it's like the norm now. I'm like, oh, say no more. Let's zoom it up.
Let's get it. I feel that. I feel that. So how we get this started, Bella, is giving all our supporters and fans a brief summary on who baby girl Bella is from the start of your career to where you are now.
So adult wise, I started out as a dancer. I danced in good old Charlotte, North Carolina. Wasn't really my jam, but it did the thing at the time. And then I was like, hey, I would love to just do camming. So I did camming for about 6 months, and then I fell into the whole like Snapchat world, and I love that. I love the whole aspect that I could kind of just like do my own thing, and people could like follow me and do that. I wasn't constricted to like just being on cam a certain amount of time. And then last year, I saw all my good old cam friends making a shit ton of money on OnlyFans, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to learn how to do this, and here we are a year later, and it's a thing. So
Okay. So would you say that it really started to pop for you, or necessarily go good for you once, like last year when you started to apply yourself to OnlyFans, or how has that been before then?
so yeah, like I don't have a huge, like I have 68K or something on Twitter, but I'm like shadow banned, so it's like doesn't really mean shit, unfortunately. And then like I'm on Instagram again, but like I've had them so many deleted. So all of my success has always been from like internal promotion, and I'm working on getting more socials, so everyone can know who I really am, besides within like the adult community. But I was doing Snapchat for like 2 years before I felt like, I was really making good money from it. And that's when I started using Fan Centro, and honestly I just started like getting more into marketing.
Got you.
And like, kind of like realize, like putting my like, emotions behind it, and be like, okay, like this is all, at the end of the day, this is all marketing. So
Right. No, you are right about that. And that's one thing I stress a lot on this show when I'm talking to artists or talking to people that's trying to get in the industry. Is like, you got to market yourself. If you don't know how to market yourself, you're gonna be like, you're not gonna succeed. So everything relies on marketing. So I definitely strongly agree on that.
yeah, there's 7 billion people in the world. Like,
Right.
what makes you better? Not even better, but just different. What makes you want me to consume your content?
Exactly. That's a lot of you'd be surprised. A lot of people don't get that aspect of it, but it's like, I'm not here to teach you. But,
So one good thing, actually, I did in high school, I took a like I think it's like just some sort of like life skills class, and I remember my teacher is just like, basically like we're all products, like we're all here to like sell ourselves in one way or another. And I'm like, that's very true though. No matter what you're doing, you need to be able to sell yourself.
right. Not that big facts. Big facts. So how did you get your name, baby girl Bella?
So originally it derives from Isabella James, which
Okay.
was not unique, of the fact of like, oh, I'd love to I wouldn't now obviously name a child Isabella. I've always loved that name. And then actually Isabella James, because I just really like the name James for girls, but then like or I wouldn't necessarily want to give a child a boy's name anyway, so
Right.
I drink a lot. I'm like, whatever, I'll be Isabella James. And then when I used to cam, I used to do like femdom, and it kind of just like derived into Bratty Bella. So for years I was Bratty Bella. And then not like years, but and then 2 years ago I got braces, so I was Bracy Bella. And then earlier this year I was like, all right, my braces are coming off, so I gotta remarket this, and I have baby girl tattooed on my knuckles. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and it's
There
just
you go.
yeah.
No, that's dope, because I'm always interested on how people get their names, get their that their other personality. You know what I'm saying, that they tap into. So that's actually cool to hear. That's
Yeah, I mean, I still have that bratty persona. That's like my thing, like a bratty fuck doll or whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
still trying to like move on from just being, that to me, that's somebody that I don't really resonate with. That was like,
Got you.
years ago. So and a completely different look as well. So.
Okay. I definitely I see that. I see that. Stepping right along with this next one. What's your typical day? Oh no, sorry, excuse that. Scratch that out. What are your goals in the industry? Money, fame, just have a lot of sex?
So goals. I'm a very goal oriented person. Not necessarily like industry wise. Like I don't do any professional shooting. I
Got
do
you.
collaborate with girls. Like I recently collaborated with actually all industry girls. Not like it's hard because it's like there's so many girls, but it's Lee Raven,
Mm.
Darcy Dulce, Sheena Rose, Kaya Eve. I think that was it. Yeah, it was a good week. And we did like content trade and everything like that. But it was like really cool because they all do industry stuff as well. So it's like so just like interesting to kind of like pick their brains about stuff. But I mean, more power to everyone who wants to do that. I really like the independence and the control that I have like creating my own content. So
Got you.
honestly just sustain being consistent with my income, and I mean obviously having it go up, but just to me it's more important to stay like consistent with it.
Hmm.
Like once you know how to like do your thing, it's like it's kind of hard. You kind of have to just stop trying to not be able to do good.
Hmm.
And then I mean, yeah, like I want to buy property next year. Like there's just like stuff like that. Like nothing really like, I mean, I hate to say like career wise, like just kind of, ride the wave of OnlyFans. Get more followers on IG, whatever,
Hmm.
all that bullshit. But just like, it's an everyday grind, but it's like this, not in a negative way. It's just like the same thing every day. It's like,
Right.
so, just create. Oh, yeah, I have like little goals where it's like, oh, create more content, make sure you're taking more pictures, and all that kind of stuff. So just be
Okay.
consistent.
Being consistent. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
my next question is you had pretty much answered it. So you're independent right now. So nothing major is backing you.
No, it's all me. And that's what's funny is like not even to be boastful at all. Like I'm making way more money than industry girls do. And
Duh.
I can have sex with who I want to have sex with, not somebody that, might irk me in a certain way. And then I'm like, oh
Right.
shit, like now I have to fuck them, So
Right. No, no, that was actually my next question. It was the difference from that, from a woman that's working in the industry more so than just having the independent. So you have a lot of control there. You have all the control, so you don't have to tell or be told by anybody, which is dope. So do you see yourself actually staying independent forever, or do you actually seeing like one day being signed to?
no, absolutely not. There's no, and it's not even like, oh yeah, because of money or anything like that. It's literally like, because even before when I wasn't, hey, it would have been cool to get $1,000, for a shoot or whatever. But like, it's cool. Like actually talked to one of the girls and she was saying because she's like award winning like girl and stuff like that. But she makes most of her own content now, and she's like, yeah, it's cool though to go do a shoot because it puts your name and stuff out there. But I'm like, man, like I'm doing really fucking good, even not having like a big Instagram or anything. Like I don't
Right.
why would I ever give all that away when I'm like, hey, I can go make this, video with, this like this shit going on. Like, and even when you like collaborate, like it's so different of like, hey, what kind of content you want to do, like, threesome, whatever type of thing. Then you're going to a shoot, like they have it all planned out, and like you're basically like their little puppets. And it's just,
Mm,
I'm a big like energy person, even though like
got you.
all the girls that I worked with like a week or two ago, I had just met them. Like I also, I kind of knew their vibe. Like we chit chatted a bit, and it's at the end of the day, it's our creativity, not someone else's. So very
I
different.
respect that. Yeah, I always respect the independent route because it's like, why break bread with motherfuckers that really don't really do their job? Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been working in a lot of jobs, and I just see the behind the scenes and stuff, and it's just like you get paid to do nothing pretty much. So it's
Yeah.
just like, I can do it myself and just get all the money and don't have to break bread with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely take the independent route for sure.
And it's
Okay.
like you know, you obviously get paid for the shoot, but then it's like you don't get that content or anything, you know, like they own
Right.
the rights to all of it. So it's like, you know, and they're making however much money off of it. I'm just like, no, no, no. Like,
That's
let's
not how we
get,
doing it.
which is like it's cool because it's like, you know, you get like you have your agent, you have like all
Mhm.
that, but it's like at the end of the day with like the internet how it is, like you can thrive way more yourself, honestly. And
Okay.
that's why all the industry girls do their own stuff too, because that's the
Right.
only way you're really gonna make good money.
Okay. So my other question is: so when you come to collaborations with other adult film actors, what is it more so hard to do collaborations, or how does that all come about?
Um, I mean, it's literally just like I posted out like I had plans to meet up with one girl, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in Vegas. Like, who else wants to shoot? But obviously, I'm not gonna shoot with every person that hits me up
Right.
or anything. I also only collaborate with other females. That's just if I'm fucking a dude, it's somebody I have to know. Like,
Got you.
it's just like a personal choice. And it's it it's not honestly the last girls I've worked with, it was like God sent. Like it was the best week ever, like all really good vibes. But like in the
Mhm.
past I've worked with so many girls that were just like not as motivated as me. And it's like, okay, like we're here, you know, we're here to get this bread, not just to like sit around and like complain about shit. You know, I could do that by myself. Like
Right.
but you get like a limited time, you know, and it's like, okay, I paid to, you know, I paid for this hotel room and stuff like that. So I mean, but it's really not. It's literally kind of like, hey, want to fuck? Like, let's do this.
Mhm.
Like, so it's more
Fair
just if
enough.
you end up with kind of like a bad egg or just like bad energy. Or there's, you know, I worked with a girl who we were supposed to shoot during the day. We ended up not shooting till like 9 at night, and I was just
Mhm.
like super tired and just, you know, I'm like, oh, it could have been like such a better shoot, you know.
Right. No, I feel that definitely feel that because it's always interesting to hear both sides what's going on. So I definitely feel that. Um, what are the next steps for you for all your fans and supporters to be informed about?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, what are your next projects coming out? What are your you have anything coming like in the future that people can be expecting?
I have a shit ton of content that I haven't released. I am just, it's like an everyday thing. It's not, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, I have this big movie gig to do or anything like
Hmm.
that. I'm getting my own personal website together, but it won't be membership or anything. Just like, you know, a general area everyone can go that isn't, you know, social media. But that's more the
True.
fact that like shit could be deleted, you know, today. Like you never know. So,
Right.
um, yeah, just a lot more collaborations and things like that. I'm getting a BBL next year, so I guess that's something new and exciting to look forward to.
Okay, that's dope. Well, my last and oh, not my last one. Well, my next to last one. If you weren't doing the adult entertainment, what else would you like to do?
Um, so it'd be like me if I wasn't doing this. Who the fuck knows what I'd be doing? Honestly, like I've been in the
Uh-huh.
adult industry for quite a while. In the future, like I'm very actually interested to see what I do. I'm a very passionate person, and
Mhm.
I know something be definitely business oriented. I'm very business oriented, and but I'm also very creative.
Mhm.
Super. I'm like super actually really spiritual. So I was
Okay.
still doing adult work last year, but I like started getting into like spiritual coaching and stuff, and then
Okay.
I just realized that I just didn't like mixing business with that. Like that's more like something I enjoy personally. And like, you know, shout out to the people that, you know, have a million followers on millionaires from literally helping people spiritually and stuff like that. But to me, it's just
Mhm.
not my thing to get that like a monetary gain. And I also was just like I was like doing the whole, you know, influencer thing, like way of it. And like, I am like super woo woo, but I'm also like, you know, have big fake fucking tits, and I'm like raw vegan, but it's like raw vegan people don't want to see you, if, you know, tits are fucking animal tested and like all that kind of shit. So it's like I decided like I just didn't want to be like scrutinized really like in that like environment, and I'm like I enjoy this like by myself. I don't need other people to validate. Like honestly, I wouldn't be on social media at all if it wasn't for my job. Like I
Mhm.
love living like in my own little bubble, and
Yeah.
it's fun. Like it really, it's life. Life is a lot better here, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely. When you have your own privacy and your own space, and you ain't got to answer nobody, you just like, I'm cool and doing me. That's
Yeah.
the best feeling. I feel like, So that is definitely the best feeling. Well, for excuse me, wrapping up this interview, can you give one last time where people can find you, get more information about you, just get in touch with you if they want to on social media? How would they be able to do that?
So my OnlyFans is onlybella.com, most importantly.
Okay.
And then my Twitter is Bratty_Bella69. Um, Long story short, go to allmybella.com and it has all my links.
There you go. You heard it, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Go to her website. Oh no, my website, right?
It's just like my link tree thing,
Link
or all
tree.
my links. It's allmybella.com.
There you go. Go there, check her out. If you don't, you need to know her. Very, very amazing woman right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for sure. Happy holidays.